Alright, so it is, what is today? It is Saturday, August 17th of 2019, and I'm sorry if you're watching this on Twitch, because apparently Twitch is having, or either my internet is having trouble, or Twitch is having trouble, because I'm dropping like 40% of frames, and I'm not doing anything different than I usually do, so I assume it's someone else's problem, and not mine. But I don't actually know. So we'll see how it goes. But if we continue to drop frames, then we'll just have to deal. Hey, what's up, Tree Mosher? Hello, just heard about your channel today. Nice. Well, hopefully you're not deterred by Twitch's shitty video quality, but it's just so bad. I don't understand. Where else are you streaming? Oh, so I stream on Twitch, and then after the fact, I upload to YouTube. So all my previous content, well, previous content since about January, because before that I just like recorded and went into the void. But all my previous content is up on YouTube. But for now I'm only streaming on Twitch, and it's not going well today. But I don't know. It seems fine from the video that I can see. It's a little bit choppy. It's very choppy. It's so obnoxious. Anyway, we'll try and make this happen, I guess. Oh, I just hate seeing this little. There's in OBS there's this square here, and it turns red and like shows this number increasing, and like 41% drop frames is like really bad. But it's just code, so hopefully it doesn't matter. Oh, it's just such a bummer though, because I spent all this time setting everything up today, and yeah. But anyway, let's go over the stuff that I did since last time. It's not much, mostly because I've been really busy with other stuff, but we'll go from there. So last time we worked a little bit on this OptParse to ArcParse thing. We mostly got it working, but I'm not sure that it works properly yet, and so I'm going to go through the remaining things that I want to do for this branch today, which is mostly like testing a bunch of stuff and then internally converting Flake8 to not use the old APIs. And then maybe we'll look at some plugins and see like how much work it would be to make a plugin changeover. Anime Lover Zero asks, Anthony, what was your GPA in college? Well, let's see. I don't actually remember. It was good. Let's see. Do I have my resume? I probably have my old resume. It's like a 3.8, 3.9, somewhere around there. How do I use my computer? What is on my network? Someone's phone is connected to my network. What? There's this random phone that's on my local network, so I'll have to figure out what the fuck that is. Because there shouldn't be anything connected. It was above a 2.0 since you graduated. Yeah, definitely, way above 2.0. Documents. Here's my 2016 resume. Yeah, sure. This doesn't have any PII. Here you go. I had a 3.872 because 3 digits of significant figures is necessary. But yeah, I was a tryhard at school, so that happened. But we worked on this thing last time, and we also worked on this patch to CPython. No one has reviewed it yet, although there's a requested review, so maybe this will get merged. Hey, what's up, Warhawk77927? Almost said the numbers backwards. It's reading is hard. Yeah, we worked on this fix to difflib, which makes tab characters render better, but no one has looked at that. I worked on this. I'll show you that in a minute. It's actually a pretty cool patch. I did some little things to Some internal stuff. Oh wait, we did this. I talked about that last time. I ran this crazy bash one-liner, which adds date stamps and extends this underline to all of the changelog entries in pre-commit. So that's pretty nifty. Oh lord, I just learned how to edit multiple lines at the same time. Are you using like Sublime or Vim or something? I don't even know how to edit multiple lines at the same time. I know there's like some crazy key combo in actually, I think I can do it in Vim. Let's see, let's edit some file. You can like enter visual mode and then select a bunch and then like, oh, I don't remember how to do rectangular select though. Oh goodness, that's paste. Is it Control Alt V? No. Control Shift V? No, that's paste. Anyway, I don't remember how to do it, but there's some like key combo in Vim that lets you Control click. Oh, Jupyter Notebook and VS Code. I see. Yeah. Warhawk says, "Would you be willing to try the text-based game that me and one of my friends made?" I guess I could check it out if you send it over. I don't know that I'll do it on stream, but I'll check it out. You can post links in the chat. I don't prevent links because I don't know, I think links are useful for programming, and no one's abused it yet, so we're just gonna deal. Did the people you see freshman of year of college, did you still see them, or did they fail out? I had a lot of friends that did not make it through school. Seemed to be like a lot of people around me just like didn't really do so well. But a bunch of people around me also did exceptionally well. So it's like more of like, I don't know, probably a bimodal curve or something like that. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I added a patch to CPython because, man, the error message for circular imports is just really, really bad. You get an import error, well, in 3.7 you get an import error that looks like this. In the current master and current 3.8 you get an import error that looks like this. But it's just like, cannot import name from E, and you have to like search through the stack trace to be like, oh, is A, B in here before? Oh yeah, it's up here, so this is circular. But I improved the error message, so now it says cannot import, still the same message from before, but now it mentions that it's a partially initialized module and most likely due to a circular import. So hopefully this will land. I like the messaging here. They'll probably bike shit on this, like, oh, you shouldn't use dash dash, or like, this is maybe not useful. But I'm excited about this change. I think it'll be pretty cool. That was another thing that I worked on. Oh, another thing that happened while I was not streaming is this little bit of salt. We'll start here, I guess. So, I wanted to set up nightly builds for building Python from source. Dead Snakes nightly. And so I set up all this infra and like set up in Azure Pipelines. Why has the build failed? Oh, now I've ruined it. What failed here? Oh, probably force push at the same time. Oh. What? Okay. Apparently if you force push at the same time as another force push, it can fail. That's fine, whatever. But anyway, I've infra set up here which will push nightly builds of Python 3.8 and 3.7. And it turns out there's this scheduled builds feature which you basically give like a cron schedule. And in theory, it should build on this cron schedule. At least that was my thoughts. But it turns out, unless you have always true, it won't build unless you have code changes. Which, okay, fine, whatever. It's a crappy default, but like, fine, I'll set always true and then it'll always run, right? Wrong. So they have this other dumb feature where if you don't either push code or open up your Azure Pipelines account within a 24-hour period, they make your account dormant. And a dormant account does not run any builds. So this cron schedule is like completely useless unless I manually interact with something. And so I just like fucking rage twitted about this because I was like, this is stupid. Like what's the point if you can't do that? Yeah, someone must view a page in your organization regularly for CI and scheduled builds to run. Like, what? Why? And I was like, this is ridiculous. So apparently enough people agree with me that it's ridiculous. And so I'm hoping this hack works. I added a little bit to the end of the pipeline, which just pushes an empty commit back to the repo. So hopefully they'll consider this as activity. But I don't know. I expect this to like either work really well or just like not work at all. But so far it's triggered every day since I added this. So maybe this will be fine. But also like wouldn't surprise me if they just like ban me. That random tanker, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm dropping like 40% of frames, and I haven't changed like any of my stream settings, so I don't know what's going on. I suspect like Twitch is just having a lot of trouble today, because I changed none of my settings. My network is exactly the same as before. I ran a speed test, and the speed test was fine. I just don't know what's going on. So unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of stutter and a bunch of lag, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Fortunately, I guess it's just programming, so hopefully it's not that interesting. Oh, I'm so far behind on chat. Hey, what's up, Dissident2? Thanks for stopping by. Let me guess they did not go to class. Yeah, that's very correct, Anime Lover. I was on Life Pro Tip on Reddit, and one of them was, if you are in college, go to class. Like, you have to tell someone in school, just go to school. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Do they have an API you could ping on a real cron job? Maybe. I guess I could, like, use my... The only, like, machine that I have that's currently consistently online is my my MacBook, which... Or not my MacBook, my Mac Mini, which is a build server. But I don't know how to set up crons on macOS. I'm not particularly interested in that. Hey, what's up, All-In Winner? Thank you for the follow. Sorry the stream quality is so bad. There's nothing I can really do about it. I got 10 downvotes on Reddit because I asked why you have to ditch class. Oh, that's funny. The responses were, because it's college and you can learn it yourself, you fucking pay for it, you end up complaining about your grade. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think go to class is very, very solid advice. That's my feel. But I'm hoping this this push token thing works, or this like commit to this random branch thing works. And it's funny because I set this up, I get this entry in my GitHub timeline, and I actually read my GitHub timeline. So like when people star my stuff, I'll like click on their name, be like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, they do 3,000 things a year. What are their repositories? Oh, it's all private repositories. I guess I can't really see what they work on. But like, I don't know, I'll go through people's profiles and stuff. But now I have this like really, really annoying entry at the top every day, which is Dead Snake's issues bot has pushed to the log branch. And this branch just like basically does nothing. I added an empty commit, and then it just amends and force pushes this empty commit over and over and over. But I don't know. Hopefully that works. But yeah, I do actually read my timeline. So if you star my shit, I will look at your profile. Also, if you fork my stuff, I will try and figure out why you're doing that. This person, I don't understand why they forked it, because they didn't make a new branch, they didn't make a new commit. What is this packages thing? Oh, I guess they have GitHub package registry. You're on the waiting list. Cool. Cool story. Oh, they have GitHub Actions too? I'm so jelly. I don't understand why I can't get them, but everyone else seems to have them. Oh, rage. Oh, where did my Streamlabs, or not Streamlabs, OBS? I could try and download Streamlabs and maybe stream through that. I wonder if that would change anything. Because there's no reason for me to drop this many frames. Class objects? Sorry. Yeah. You just got actions? I'm jelly. I have not gotten it yet. Apparently, Chris applied like 2 days ago and already got it, but no actions for poor me. I sent a like moderately salty email to GitHub support that was like, "Hey, I do a lot of stuff. I'm involved in a lot of important things. I want to like build infrastructure for actions and like a bunch of reusable stuff that a lot of people will use. Please opt me in. I've been waiting for 10 months. Just do it already, please." But I don't know, haven't heard anything back on that. But maybe one day. He said he only goes to class when it's mandatory. He said he has a 3.4. Huh. But he also got a 32 on the final. Yeah, I mean, just go to class. Just go to class. You know what else is a good tip? Do not eat customers' leftovers if you work at a restaurant. Wow. Yeah, that's a... I would have never thought to do that, but... Sounds like a good way to get a bunch of extra calories that you don't count. But yeah, I think that wraps up most of what I worked on last time. Oh, I also did a little fix to talks to make the future version of Python 3.10 work out fine. Hey, what's up, Onasidev? Onasidev? I don't know. Pronunciation is hard. Anyway, thank you for the follow. Maybe ping Nat Friedman on Twitter. Yeah. I actually, one of my friends at work like knows him personally, so maybe I'll just like use some like back channel way to get opted into these things, because it's a little silly. Hey, what's up, Dennis Maciel? Thank you for the follow. Hope your Saturday is going well. Hopefully it's going better than mine, because I'm just like dropping frames left and right. It's really unfortunate. I could try switching servers, maybe? I don't know. I think I'm just going to deal with it at this point. I've already tried 3 different servers, and I'm just going to complain about it the whole time. Maybe if I wonder if like something on my computer is using network. Oh. I also updated Windows recently, so that could be it too. Hey, what's up, Judo Panda Pants? Thank you for the follow. Let's see, performance, Ethernet. That does line... Wait, why is receive so high? That's weird. I shouldn't be streaming things. Let's see, network. Like I understand the upload here. What is Chrome doing? Maybe it's that I'm viewing my own stream. Okay, so I stopped viewing my own stream. Does that make things better? Nope, still dropping frames. I don't know. I give up. It's just the way it's gonna have to be. Chrome doing Chrome things. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, like taking a gig of RAM for like 6 GitHub tabs and Streamlabs. Like, there's no reason for it to take that much. But who knows? I like how you have Firefox and Chrome open. Yeah, I use Chrome for streaming, and I use Firefox for everything else. You must hate memory. Yo, I don't have a problem with memory. I intentionally purchased way more memory than I need, just so I can run Chrome. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Like, I should be able to upload at this frame rate and not have problems. Because let's see, let's make sure I don't show my stream key. Oh, did I change this? Streaming 1250. That's what it was before. Yeah, this is what it was before. So I don't see that being all that different. I didn't change anything here, and I've tried playing with different servers here and didn't really change anything. So I don't know what's going on, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. So I'm sorry for the lag, but it's just the way things are. Oh, that's the button I want. How many siblings do you have? I have a brother and a sister, and they're both younger. But yeah, let's actually work on this. So last time we made this patch, which mostly rewrote the internals from OptParse to ArcParse and updated all the type annotations, some comments and stuff. This is where the actual clever bit of the code is. So we had to switch out the let's see, this is options manager. Yeah, we switched out the OptParse code for some shims that make, or I guess these are the shims. This is apparently all you need to make OptParse work like ArcParse, or ArcParse work like OptParse. You translate the type parameters into functions. You make a shim for callbacks, which are a OptParse only thing, but it's pretty simple. You just have this callback action, which is the class that's needed for ArcParse, and you just call the callback as the side effect of the argument parsing. I do realize now that this can be self. I thought about this on Wednesday, and then I just didn't change the code. Can you do hardware H.264? I don't think it's the. I mean, probably. I don't think the problem with the output is the. What am I trying to say? I don't think the problem with the output is the. I don't think it's my computer. I don't think it's the network. I think it's something else. So I don't actually know. But I should easily be able to upload at 1 megabyte per second. And not drop exactly 50% of the frames. I could try switching to a hardware encoder. But let's really ruin the frame rate by running a speed test at the same time. So this, I should actually drop frames here. Oddly enough, I'm not dropping frames. Wild. I don't understand. This is also much slower because I'm uploading, which makes sense. Yeah, this is sufficient to stream. This is even sufficient to stream HD, so I don't know. Don't know what's going on there. But my guess is it's Twitch and not my end, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, back to this. So you can normalize the callbacks using this callback action. And the only other thing is in the help text, you have to replace out the OptParse strings for the ArcParse strings. But that's really all you need to switch between the two. This might be a protocol problem. I don't know what that means. Twitch dropping frames. Drop Frames is a weekly talk show. Nice. There's not really problems here. Live outage map. This is just going to be blank, right? No? This is just like a population map. And this is all green, because we checked this a little while ago. Twitch sometimes has twitches in the infrastructure. Yeah, but all of these seem fine. I don't know. Wait, these are IRC servers. These are the stream servers, I see. All maps are population maps, yeah, that's true. Hey, what's up, UC Zavacho? How's your Saturday going? Hopefully you're... Oh wait, now I'm like completely disconnected from Twitch. I'm gonna restart the stream. See if that fixes things. Dang it. Sucks. Oh, this sucks. Let's try Los Angeles. Are we back? We're back to dropping frames. That's for damn sure. This is so bad. Man, that'd be a bummer. I was all excited to stream today, and if I'm not gonna be able to get this working, then oh, this is way worse. It's like 70% frames dropped. It's just awful. What can I do? Twitch Inspector. That's a lot of permissions for this random thing. Sure, what could go wrong? Yeah, this is just like... What does this mean? Well, I already know that I'm dropping frames. I don't think I need this. Average frame rate, 8 frames per second. Oh. Yeah, I tried to switch to LAX instead of the other servers. I don't know. My broadcast settings are the same, but suddenly video is showing more unstable events. Yeah. Sure. This is pretty wild here. Hey, what's your question? Ask away. I'm happy to answer. I'm sorry that the video quality is awful, but apparently there's nothing I can do about it. I'm doing a Selenium bot with Python to automatically post Facebook, and I have some regex. Okay, I can do some regex. Meanwhile, I'm gonna write some tests. But ask your regex question. I'll see what I can do. Even though posting to Facebook via Selenium is definitely violating their terms of service. Test option manager. Okay, so I want to make sure that all of these things that I wrote still work in a way that's kind of expected. Short option, long option. Test callback, not first, callback option. Opt manager dot add option. So we have to add a callback option. Type equals callback. A list of URLs and a list of sentences which need to be entered when the post is submitted. And I want post to randomly choose from the list. Yeah, I think Matt's suggestion is what I would do, is use random.choice on the list. Like if you have a structure that looks like, is it URL to sentences? So like foo sentence 1, something like this, and then a bunch of these. No, I should have had a comment here. You would have like get random sentence for URL. Sentences URL, something like this, and this should do basically that. I need to post the code for it. Yeah, post the code. That probably would help. Oh, this should be action equals callback. Okay, so we should expect to see, let's see, opt first callbacks. Have you reacted to I Want You by JJ Icefish? What is JJ Icefish? What is this? American singer and rapper known for his single On the Floor. I don't think I've ever heard it. The song was criticized for its intentionally bad vocals. Oh boy. No, I have not. But maybe I'll check that out later. Sounds hilarious. Hey, what's up, Sergey? Today's stream quality is very low, and it's not my fault, and I'm sorry. So, enjoy half the frames that are making it out to the internet. Let's see. opt-parse callbacks. Oh, I have exactly that same thing open. Wow, this is really old docs. Python module of the week, opt-parse. I don't think that should ever be a module of the week. But that's fine. Option callbacks, this is what I want. Okay. Callback is a function or other call object. Yeah. You will get option, opt, value, and parser. What is opt? Four arguments are described below. Oh, here we go. Option, the option instance that's calling the callback. Option stir, seen on the command line. Okay, so this should be any option instance. This should be the string. Let's see, foo. Value is the argument to this option on the command line. Opt-parse will only expect an argument if type is set. Value type will be the type implied by the options type. Type for this option is none, then value will be none. If n-args is greater than 1, value will be a tuple of values of the appropriate type. Okay, so we have to also test type, but it should be none in this case. And then the parser then we should expect the arguments and then the keyword arguments. 1, 2, and then, oh, this needs to be a string. And technically you have integer keyword arguments, I think, but that's not a valid identifier. Let's do it this way. So maybe something like that? Twitch seems to be lagging, so if you said hello, I didn't hear it. I did say hello. The video is like 5 FPS. That's trash. It's not my fault, though. I don't think it's my fault. But I will. I mean, I could try some more stuff if that's the best way to get this working. Like, I could try Streamlabs, or I could try halving the quality. Let's try that. What could go wrong? We change this to 650. I don't think that changed anything. No, changed nothing. We're still dropping all the frames. Yeah, this changes nothing. I don't know what to do about the stream. It's just really bad today. Oh, that's disappointing. It's pretty amazing that 20 people are watching me at 5 FPS though. Uh... Expected call not found. Actual call was this, which is what we expected for any. Oh, then we got empty list, which is basically the same as none. It's not the same though, so we should make it adhere to the same interface. Inargs. How many arguments should be consumed when this option is seen? Store a tuple of values. If inargs is greater than 1, the value will be a tuple of values. Okay, so if we don't have any values, then values is none. That should fix that test failure. Hello, Dissident2. I guess I'll just say hi in chat, then people will hopefully know. I'm sorry. If it continues like this, I'll probably just give up and stop streaming for today. Because this is a big bummer. Because I kind of wanted to stream today, but let's just test everything in one thing here. It's either your end or the server end because I'm not lagging and the other stuff I'm doing. It might be my end then. I don't know. The only thing that I've changed, the only thing that I changed since last week was I upgraded Windows, which like could be the problem. Let's do the thing that never ever works. Yeah, no. Okay, all I did was upgrade Windows. Could maybe do this. Yeah, like I upgraded the version of Windows, which changed a bunch of stuff. System information. Yeah, I was on the April build before. And now I'm not. But everything else on my computer has been working fine, except for this. This guy has just like a Bitcoin Cash wallet link here. Unless this is somehow related. It's from 2018. Windows automatically turned on game mode. My CPU is not pegged. My network is sending a lot of traffic. Oh, what is Chrome doing now? Chrome, what are you doing? Which Chrome are you? Chrome's doing a bunch of network for some reason. Yeah, I don't, like, nothing seems to be... can't click those, they keep moving. Nothing seems to be, like, bottlenecking here. Like, I have plenty of CPU. My GPU is not significantly mad. What happens if you run ping? Yeah, I guess I could do that. Do it in Linux. %, packet loss to Twitch. That could be it. It seems to line up. Yeah, like I'm dropping tons of frames on OBS. It's like bajillions of frames. No packet loss there though. Let's see, what is the server I'm connected to? That doesn't help me. Twitch server domain host name, that's what I want. Maybe they just have ping disabled. This is the one that I'm connected to right now. What is this? I don't even know what this means. Destination net unreachable. Is that just ping is blocked? Probably because you have a duplicate IP. What? Even my ping to Google is off. It's probably, I guess it's just my network connection then. Deprecated. Why are these buttons? Don't seem to do anything. Yeah, see, the thing is, if it was Twitch, I would expect, like, other people to have problems with their streams, too, but let me see if anyone else on my, anyone else has problems that's streaming? Let's see about this. This seems to be fine. Yeah, like not dropping frames here, so could you be getting link congestion by sending packets too fast? I mean, maybe, but I'm on my own network. I don't have anyone else that I live alone. There's no one on my router. What is the password here? Is it that password? Oh. No, I don't want Circle by Disney. Like, these are the only things connected, are my Mac Mini in my living room and my desktop right now. Could you have your bitrate set too high? It's not... I mean, it's not different from any other stream that I've ever done. This is the bitrate I have set, which is pretty low. 1250. It's certainly not double what I was doing before, where like I'm dropping 50%. And if you watch it, it's going from like 1300 to 0 to 1300 to 0, which seems very much like a link is broken in between. Have you tried turning it up to around 4K? I mean, I don't think that's going to change anything. What could go wrong, though? I think that's just going to mean I'm going to drop more frames? I don't know. I don't know the answer there. I think the Twitch hostname you googled is the distributor server that assigns you a streaming server. So basically you need to try pinging that one. Well, I got these here. That made it worse. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. We're gonna set this back to here. We could try switching to the hardware encoder. I don't think that's gonna make a difference either. Wait, was there a warning down here? Running with the software encoding at a different quality in the stream will require this. Okay, hardware. What could go wrong? I don't think that's gonna make a difference either. Hey, what's up, Alex PA123? Thank you for the follow. I don't know how long I'm gonna deal with this because it's just quality is just like not great today. Yeah, still dropping frames. RMTP protocol, yeah. I don't know what to do about this. Yeah, this says I have 5% packet loss to twitch.tv, which is pretty high, but also not enough to like drop 50% of frames. Have you tested your upload speed? Yeah, I've done that already. I did like a speed test, which really makes the settings. I just want to do upload test. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I did this earlier on stream and it was fine. It was higher than it should be. What is going on? Oh, it's just initializing. That's way slower than it usually is. It could just be my provider is having trouble, because this is like an order of magnitude lower than it should be. But this is like a stable number, and this is plenty enough to stream. It's Twitch problems. Yes. Okay, more people are saying that there's problems with Twitch. Stream. Sure. It's possible that it's just having trouble today. Something tells me this is not the Twitch status that I want. Oh well. Well, there we go. It's Twitch, maybe. Hey, what's up, Jay Al? How's your Saturday going? Sorry, the content is so shit, but it's probably this here. I don't know what to do about it. But I'm gonna continue writing code, and I don't know what I can do about it. It's pretty disappointing though that the quality is so low that I can't like interact with you guys, which is what I enjoy doing. Actions. This will be type equals stir. No. Not a bot, yeah. He's trying to script some Facebook stuff, which... Oh wait, I shouldn't have changed this. Call back foo. Okay, so the special case here is that if you have a typeset for callback, it should pass it not none, but the actual value here. It should be bar, and this should be bar arg. And then the other thing to test is that it should be a tuple if it's nargs of something greater than 2. Callback Baz. And this should get a tuple of the arguments. Let's see if that passes now. Try a different endpoint. I've already switched through like 3 different endpoints and it didn't make a difference. What is the syntax error here? Positional argument follows keyword argument. Correct, you are. Should just read. Here, stir. Oh. Oh, so we got a list instead of a tuple. So that seems not right. Okay, let's try that now. That's not what I wanted. If is instance value list and like this greater one. Oops. I just thought about something. So, right now, if I make an error in my editor, like this, and then I do Control T runs Flake8, which says that it got 0 parsable lines, but it actually got unparsable lines. So we ran Flake8 on that file, Options Manager. We end up with this garbage here. Because of Flake8 color, here's the format equals. It's in talks.ini. Yeah. So because it's in this like weird format, it is broken. But I bet if I ran Flake8 is this default? No. Let's see, percent path s, percent row, percent path s, percent row s, percent call s, colon, percent code s, percent text s. So I bet if I put this into my dot files, then now if I run Control T, got 0 parsable from this. Dang it. Why not? Maybe Flake8 config equals dev null. Maybe that's a better option. Hey, there we go. I fixed that really annoying thing that I've run into whenever I try and develop on this repo. Oh, but it's not quite what I want here. Because because this will ignore whatever config they have set. Oh well, I just won't deal with that. I'll just manually run Placate like everyone else and not have nice editor integration. Okay, I think we've done the stuff for callbacks, so that's good. Let's do the check for the types. Test opt_parse normalizes types. So we'll have the type string, the input value, and then the expected value. So int if long string if float if complex, then I'll have to test I'll have to test choice separately. Type X input val expected. Hey, what's up? Yeah, yes says. Oh man, fuck that one up. Yeah, yes says Jin. Thank you for the follow. That was close. I'm sorry. So this will just be a quick test for that. Make sure those are all getting normalized. Cool. Test opt_parse normalizes. Test opt_parse normalize choice type. Type equals choice. Choices equals 1, 2, 3. Making sure that choices is still being honored here. If I do type equals choice and pass something that's not one of these choices, okay, so that's done. Oh, actually, that reminded me, I did work on another thing, completely unrelated. I did work on something else this week that isn't in pull request form, but I've been working on my text editor a bit, and I have a bunch of new features that I'm kind of excited about. It still doesn't edit text, but you can open up files now. Don't worry, it crashes when it's broken. So you can read contents now, and the arrow keys continue to work. So you can, and like the edge cases where like you go off the edge of the screen work properly. and it like maintains the X position as you go through things. So like I'm at this position here, and even though it went to the 0th position, it still knows to go back to the right position over here. And if you go off the bottom of the screen, it scrolls, which is nice. And if you go all the way to the bottom of the file, which, I'm using the scroll wheel now, and the scroll wheel works. That was on accident. I didn't actually do anything for that. But I did learn that the scroll wheel actually sends the same character codes as the arrow keys, so that's kind of a cool thing to know. But like, the end of the file also works. One thing that doesn't work yet and will trigger... Well, actually, I'll show you one other thing that does work. So if I take this and I resize the window, it will scroll automatically. One thing that doesn't work though is if you resize the window from this side and you get this character here, it crashes. So I still need to fix that. So I need to figure out like how I want the horizontal scroll to work. In like Nano, the way it works is if you have a line that's too short, it replaces the last character with like a $sign, which I don't really like. I'd probably want like some sort of Unicode character maybe. But then as you scroll over here, when you get to this character, it jumps you to a different segment of the line and then puts the $sign over there. So I don't know that I particularly like that, but I'll probably do something similar maybe. But did not implement the horizontal scrolling aspect yet. Vim does it in a completely different way. So we set no wrap. Vim doesn't give any indication that this wraps here. And it also like when it snaps to 50% through the line instead of just like being over at the right hand side, which is slightly better. The only problem is you have to like maintain some. Well, actually, it scrolled the whole damn file. Wow, I didn't expect that. I don't like this behavior. I would rather just scroll the one line so you can still see the rest of what's going on. But I've been doing a little bit of research about how to do this in a nice way. But anyway, that's the update on that. Oh, there's another feature that I added that was originally to make the code simpler, but it ended up being kind of like a neat thing. If you open up a file, is this still... No. Echo-e foo. So here's a file that has mixed line endings. So it has a Windows line ending, and then Echo will add a Unix line ending. So file F. ASCII text with CRLF, LF line terminators. If you open that file with Babby, it will tell you that it's going to convert the mixed new lines to whatever one is the most popular. In this case, it tie breaks by choosing \n over \r/n. And the file modified indicator works. But just some little things that I added to my text editor. But I don't know, one day I will implement more of it, and then it'll be... I think the next thing to do, well, there's kind of two things that I want to do next. The next two things are making the horizontal scroll work properly, and then making text insertion work, because that doesn't work at all right now. What the fuck is going on? I just have a bunch of emails. Most of these are work email. I delete all of those. But I have like GitHub notifications. What happened here? Oh, did he pull master? I think he just updated master, or GitHub is confused. Yeah, I think he just fast forward pulled master. or forked, but it's sending me notifications for this commit right here, which is confusing. Oh man, I hope I don't keep getting emails from this. Probably should have had that rebased out. Oh well, it's too late now. It is too late now. Okay, but anyway, back to this. Do we run the new set of tests with this? Probably just put -v and then that'll tell me. Yep, we did the choice type. So we've tested this. We have not tested this. We have tested this. We've not tested the help. Opt parse, normalize, help. Add option. Foo, default equals bar, help equals foo. We'll trigger the help. Probably need to capture the output. Let's see what that does. Test that. Okay, so that does the... Where's the file? So we did the help normalization, we did a test for the callbacks, we did a test for the type. I think the path normalization is already handled. Well, these tests are ugly. Why would they do this? Oh yeah, they're tested up here in the normalization. So I don't need to do anything there. That's good. Okay, so that adds tests for all this. I still need to do all of these warnings here. How do we do warnings currently? Do we use the warnings module? No. Do we log warn? Okay. Log.warning. Converting percent default in help text to percent default s. Please update to use percent default s. Oh, but we need to escape these because it's a log string. Let me put this up at the top just so that we can so this will allow us to log with the particular option name. Please update from legacy opt parse callbacks to arg parse I think that reads a little better. So we can do option %s, please update from opt parse callbacks to arg parse action classes. This will be an error in the future. It'd be great if I could spell. Anime Lover Zero asks, do you believe in weed out courses, or do you think students just make them weed out courses? I definitely think there are courses that are way harder than they need to be. But I don't know that they're really weed out courses. My stream is dying. Yeah, I know. At least I'll be able to upload the full recording on YouTube, so hopefully that isn't busted. But I'll probably do some debugging with my other Twitch account and like figure out whether it's me or something else and like see if there's something I can do to fix it, because I don't know. I'm not gonna do that right now, but I'm gonna try and figure that out later. It's just like really unfortunate. The problem is I don't know that anyone will ever see these warnings. So they're there, but... Like, I want to use the warnings module. Because it's a programmer error, it's not a user error. I don't even know how the warnings module works. But I'm going to use the warnings module at least to figure out which tests I need to fix. So it's just a message. Go through and actually give these something to action on. The wrong option name. So then this will hopefully tell me what things are broken. Everything. Deprecated % default exclude. I guess I can just do this. So this is like hopefully a pretty easy thing for plugin maintainers to fix up. Where is the code for this? There we go. Type equals int. So we can find any of these string types. That one we can just get rid of. Type equals choice. We can get rid of that. That one also, and that one. Problem is, I don't know that there's enough tests that actually validate those options. We have a callback option we have to fix. I wish we would just kill the version control stuff from Placate. It's pretty annoying. Class argparse callback. Class install action. What do we actually need to get out of this? We need to get the value. I don't think we actually use any of these. Option. We do care about the value though. Don't use the parser at all. Parser namespace, values, options, string equals none. Values should always be one thing though. Parse action to run the hook installation. Do I really need doc strings for this? Man, I'm gonna be salty if I need doc strings for these. Okay, so we actually need to have our own action here. So vcs.stall action. It's not a callback. Then we should get an args equals 1 here. I think that should work. I don't actually want to use Flakeate's GitHook though, 'cause it's not that great. I'm really bummed about this dropped frame stuff. It's really putting a damper on my mood for this stream too. Even like the recording is gonna suck because I'm just gonna be sad the whole time. It's such a bummer. Oh, we have another callback here. Why do we need the option manager here? If not, option manager.registered plugins. Where does that come from? How does the plugin get registered? Oh, here we go. And a plugins manager. I guess I do need to have a callback that's similar to before. Debug action action. It's better now? Really? I'm still dropping frames though. A little better now. Maybe it's a little bit better now. I can believe that. Cursor namespace. There's no value. Get rid of this. I gotta re-indent this comment. I wish there was like a keyword shortcut for that. There probably is, I just don't know it. If not, self.optionmanager.registering plugins. Oh, I didn't have to re-indent it. Now I have to re-indent it the other way. So I like comment up here anyway. Okay, so we should be able to change this to action equals debug action. Get rid of this, and option manager equals option manager. That'll allow us to access the option manager. We also need x equals 0. I think. I don't want PDB. It's not something I ran before. I have too many tabs. Indeed, I did not import artparse. Typos. What? Double under option got an unexpected keyword argument option manager. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's annoying. How's this gonna work? I wonder if you can pass an instance of a class in. Or we can do a partial. Of this, maybe? It's kind of gross, but maybe we'll do what I want. Hey, what's up, B? Sorry my stream is shit today. What is this? Include in doc test. Type equals string. Okay, we get rid of that. I'm doing fine. I'm a little bit on edge because my stream is dropping frames left and right, and I don't know what to do about it. Other than that, I'm doing great. I had a great week. Pretty happy beyond that. But I'm just I'm not in a great I'm not in a great mood about the where does this come from? Should be in a plugin somewhere, right? Am I just not seeing it? Where does this come from? Maybe I have a stack trace and I can just grab the file from there. Ah, oh, dang it. It's directly in McCabe. This implements its own Flake8 plugin directly. Well, I'll need to fix this thing, probably. But for now, we'll just do this. Hey, what's up, Mikhail MX2? How's your Saturday going? I'm just disappointed. Option manager is not defined. Right, I forgot to pass it along. I'm not even gonna fix this line being too long because Black will just do it for me, which is great. Just don't have to worry about it. And even if I fixed it, Black would fix it again. Remove this function. Test print information, no plugins. Verify we print and exit only when we have plugins. Okay, so debug dot debug action. I think that's the same test. Michael X2, just good. Just returned from biking. We'll eat spinach and watch you coding. My Saturday's going alright. I went for a 10-mile run this morning, which is, according to my spreadsheet, the longest run I've done this year. Max 10. But this is the run that I did this morning. It was actually, I probably could have gone further. I was just a little bit bored at that point. So I just like didn't continue. But no, it seemed fine. But this week I'm probably gonna bike almost 30 miles, or run almost 30 miles. I guess I also biked 13 miles, so that's something. But anyway, that's today. Trojan Man says, "Ew, Nano." Yeah, I know. But we have this up and coming, really cool text editor that I'm working on called Babby, which definitely doesn't crash when you give it a file name that doesn't exist. But it's almost a text editor in like 300-ish lines of code, but it kind of works. It has scrolling. It looks like an editor. Doesn't do syntax highlighting. There's a couple other. It doesn't. You can't edit. So if you try and like type stuff, nothing happens. But eventually it'll get there. B says, "Let's develop Babby after the Flagate thing." Okay, yeah, I agree. I can do that. Because I don't have plans for today, so I'm missing 2 arguments. What tab were we editing in? This one. Positional arguments, option strings, and dest. So I just need that. Cool, I should have a spreadsheet myself. Don't you believe in running/biking apps? I feel like they give too much. Well, I use them sometimes. Like I'll use them for races and stuff. But I kind of don't want an app to know where I am all the time. And really drains my battery. And then I have to carry my phone around. I usually don't have my phone on me when I go running. I'll just have music and that's it, or nothing if my iPod is dead. But yeah, I don't really like the apps. I'll do them for races and stuff, because why? Oh, because I like to record the time and it gives me pace information. When I'm just like running to run, like pace information I don't really care about. I know I either go fast or I go slow. Have you ever done Hack the Box before? I've done similar things if it is what it sounds like. Hack the Box, penetration. Yeah, I've done things like this before. Basically capture the flag, penetration testing. They're fun. I really like doing them. I also like doing them on real websites, but I've stopped doing that recently because I realized that while it might be fun for me, I can get in trouble for doing it, and yeah, I don't know what to do about that. B asks, are you planning to use something like pigments for syntax highlighting, or are you going to write it yourself? Writing a syntax highlighter with the AST looks like a fun thing to do. I think I'm gonna try and write my own, and like, I want to read papers about this, but I couldn't find anything about like how to write a syntax highlighter. And I don't particularly want to read. I don't want to read the code from like Vim or Nano. I know how Nanos works. It's not very good. I think I can do better. But I think what I kind of want to do is, I guess let me draw it maybe. Like I want to have. What the hell is going on? Are you guys seeing that? It's like a weird. Oh, it's because I have the brush. I see. I basically want like the first phase to be a tokenization. So each programming language will provide like a grammar of the tokens. And so you'll have like, actually shit, because you need more than a tokenization. Oh, you need a parse tree. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this then. My hope was just to like start with a tokenization and keep track of the parse state as it's going. Because I don't, like what I want to avoid is you press a character and it reparses the whole file. Because that'll be hilariously slow. I also don't want to box it to just Python. I might like try Nano's approach first and then maybe I'll look at how Vim does it. But the way Nano does it is you have these color markers and they just take a regex. They can also take a multi-line regex. This is super broken though, it just like totally doesn't work. Also their regex doesn't work for the Nano RC highlighter. Fuck other languages, just support Python. Yeah, that might be the like first order. Like I might try that first. But yeah, it's weird that the white space is colored red in this thing. But anyway, there's like some bug in this. The problem with like this style approach is you end up with, well, like, here I'll give you an example. If I do a multi-line string that has, how do I trigger it? Yeah, so this is a multi-line string that doesn't match properly unless I do this. And even if I did that, if I put a single triple quote in here, oh, maybe that doesn't. What? How does this work? Oh, there's two different sets of these. I see. Anyway, there's this the regex approach is kind of buggy here, so I want like a true parse or a true tokenization. But my other thought was that like I would keep most of the parse state in memory. And then, like, as the user inserts or deletes characters or tokens, you would only reparse the space around those tokens so that you don't have to do the whole file. But I don't know how that's going to work. The other idea is I just like do syntax highlighting in the background somehow, and so like you would type stuff and it'll eventually color the output. That way I wouldn't have to worry about how fast or slow it is. The problem would be like you would asynchronously update it as you're typing and then like highlight the wrong things if you press like new lines or something. I don't really know how it's going to work. I've not put enough thought into it yet. But I have put some thought into it, just not enough. Deprecated max line length. This is in here. Let me remove max fail, that way we just get all the failing tests in one go, and then can iterate on that. Test to support standard types. Oh, we test this below. Or we test this in a different file, I guess. It's like not super interesting of a test if I do this though. Yeah, I think I can just delete this test. Okay, so those are done, and then this test is named wrong. Okay, so then I think that means we've gotten rid of all of the deprecated options, so I can get rid of those warnings. Because these we expect to raise warnings because we're explicitly testing them. But we can get rid of the warnings now. So we're still using log.warning, which seems to be the convention in Flake 8. I don't know that it's the right approach, but it does work. Yes. Okay, the other thing that I wanted to look at was in that PR I wanted to see I wanted to see what coverage had changed. So some coverage changed here. I just want to look at all these ones that are minus. Oh, this changed because I deleted lines? Let's just expand everything. Shouldn't be that hard to look through what changed in all of these. It will load. I hate this service, it's so bad. What? What changed here? Nothing. Literally nothing. So, I don't think that made any difference there. But I can't tell because if I refresh and then click just one of them, oh, there we go. I can't click them all at once. That's what it is. this kind of makes sense that this is not covered. Because we don't bother testing the invalid case. It would be kind of nice if we were more like ArgParse and that we passed everything through, but I think I'll punt on that for now. Then I can expand that API later. So what have we changed? Oh, the linters are gonna be mad. You should write more doc strings. Missing doc strings everywhere. Oh, I don't need this function. Missing docstring in public method. It's double under call. I'm just not gonna. Oh, and then the line's too long. Perform the ArgParse action for installing VCS hooks. Okay. ArgParse action to print debug information. That's a sentence now. Initialize the action. This takes an extra option manager keyword. This takes an extra option manager keyword argument, which we use to delay response. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right about my stream dropping frames and it being my problem. But I guess I'll just figure that out later after streaming. This is what happens when you ditch class. Yeah. I don't know, like, I didn't really change all that much on my side. So I don't know what's broken. But I'll do some tests after this to, like, I'll try like Streamlabs OBS, and I'll try streaming from my other account, and streaming over my phone connection maybe. Like, it's bad, and I know it's bad. It's, I don't know what to do about it. So I'm sorry that it's unfortunate, but I don't know what to do. Oh, doc strings, doc strings, doc strings. Why? You're right. I did miss a white space there. I need doc strings for tests? What is this? But the name is fine. Test the opt parse shim for callback. Test the opt parse shim for type equals string. Oh, that reminds me of a funny Python thing. Did you know you can have lopsided triple quoted strings? But you can only have them be right and lopsided. This is a syntax error. And it's due to a very silly thing. It's because this is a valid string. And so what it's parsing it as is it's one string token that's this, and another string token that's this, and then implicitly joining them. In the same reason that this is barbaz. But it's just something that writing all these doc strings reminded me of. Also, that I had 4 quotes in a row here. Test the opt parse shim for type equals choice. Test the opt parse shim for %default in help text. Alright, are you happy, linters? Wait, Black didn't reformat that file? Why not? Pilot took forever. What was it doing? I'm kind of surprised that the linters passed that easily. I thought I was going to have to do more work. I don't know what pink means here. Does that mean it was not never called or still never called? Maybe there's a nope. I was hoping there was gonna be like a legend at the top that would tell me. Maybe if my class names are not helpful either. Yeah, I don't know what it means. Oh, these were untouched lines, and they were red. So maybe it's just like... never touched is still never touched? I don't know. Okay, I think this is what I want to do for this patch, so... let me look at the coverage and make sure that the files I touched have good coverage. This is one of them. Source Flagate Options Manager. Line 43 is uncovered. That's fine. Line 261 is uncovered. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Karen VT? Thank you for the follow. Oh, I got a subscriber at some point, but didn't tell me who. Oh, Streamlabs, why are you so shit? Oh. I wish I knew who subscribed so that I could thank them, but Streamlabs has not told me. Maybe I can get that from the Twitch page. Let's see, Twitch list subscribers. If I remember right, the answer is no. You can't get it from there, and then you have to use the API to get it. Request a list from Twitch, and they will email it to you. Yeah, do not have time for that. Well, anyway, if it's you, then thank you for the subscription. It's greatly appreciated. Hopefully Streamlabs will tell me eventually, so I can actually thank the person. Oh, I was gonna check the rest of the coverage. I didn't get through that. Might as well check all the lines since I'm here. Source Flake8. Source Flake8. Double under init. Okay, so line 61 is not covered. We never go above verbosity 3. That would be an easy test for someone to do. Line 66 is not covered. If not file name, or file name is in standard error and standard out. So we never configure logging with a file with no file name, maybe? So that would be an easy one to fix, but not related to this change. Source Flake8 API legacy. 44 to 48. We never call the legacy API with any of the options. That's not related. Source Flake8 checker. Line 12 is uncovered. Yeah, that makes sense. Probably no cover that. Line 115. Warning about Windows. We can ignore that. Win25. Another warning. So find that that's not tested. 140. Oh, we can probably fix this by using an argparse type now. Something went wrong. Please try again. Make jobs a custom argparse type. Once 341 is merged, jobs can be converted to a type callback which properly handles the code here. I should just link to that code. Which file is that in? It's in checker. Do we have an internal? No. Confirmed by core. Difficult, easy. Help wanted, sure. Already low. Tech debt. It is tech debt. Coverage, kind of. Whatever, good enough. Okay, so what line is this? This is 140. So 154 is the next one. This is also code that can get replaced out. 188. Is path excluded? Check if a path is excluded. So this is just stuff that probably needs better tests. 288 is our next one. Oh, do we really never run the multiprocessing pool in, Huh. It's weird. So we don't exercise the multiprocessing at all during test? Should probably fix that. We also don't test keyboard interrupt. That's fine. Makes sense. 433. We don't test a plugin that asks for unknown parameters. Interesting. 458. Extract syntax information. I guess we never see a syntax error that doesn't have row and column. It's fine, it's unrelated. 518. Build logical lines. I don't know what this is about, but I assume this is not possible. Or at least that's what coverage is telling me. 527 through 529. What? Did I type with that? 527. These two lines are not covered, but these ones are? How's that possible? That seems bogus. Am I reading it wrong? No, 527. If file processor dot tokens. Yeah, I don't see how this is possible. That's fine, that'll be for another day. Not related to my change. 625. Surprised we don't cover this. Ignore that, I guess. Oh, what are we talking about in chat? Sorry, I've been zoning out. It's best to self-teach yourself. I mean, some people learn that way, other people learn from school. I was a very big self-taught person, but also I totally understand people that learn from structured learning. And I enjoy teaching, so like I get that. I understand people that use that as their primary method, and like classroom settings are useful for a lot of people. It's easier than paying. Yeah, yes and no. Just watch Corey Schaefer on YouTube for Python tutorials. I've never heard of Corey. Let's see, Corey Schaefer YouTube. Let's see if I've heard of him on GitHub, I guess, or if his handle looks familiar. I don't even know if that's him. It is him. Damn, he has a lot of subscribers for a tiny GitHub. Oh, unless he just puts it all in this 2,600 star repository. Damn. Yeah, he does. He just puts literally everything in here. But he hasn't contributed in a while. Wow. But that's a lot of things. Probably just has lots of like tutorial content that people watch every single one of. Oh, this is a surprisingly late video. Homebrew tutorial. That's a lot of content there. I wish I had time to build up all this stuff. And then dog videos. Ubuntu. Are you judging me, Darth NPC Soul? I feel judged for using Ubuntu. Alright, it's the easiest thing that works. Source Flake8 exceptions. Uh, 112. We never hit the get hook already exists exception. Okay. Which would be great if I could just fucking delete that. It's so hard to maintain. And I don't use it. And I don't think anyone should. Because pre-commit's better. We never show benchmarks. That also doesn't surprise me that much. I always forget that this feature even exists. Line 151. There's a count option to Flake8? Huh, there is. Sure enough. I guess we don't test that option either. $222. There's no diff it exits immediately. Okay, makes sense. We don't test it. 252. Do it test that particular formatter. 254 or that one. 298. We don't test a plugin failing, which is surprising. I thought we tested that. Maybe we tested it in other places. Benchmarks? There's a benchmarks? Apparently. Hey, what's up, McKinley? How's your Saturday going? Mine's not going great because I'm dropping frames and I'm not happy about it. How is this never called? Seems odd. Oh, I guess this is always statistics is always empty when it calls this. Oh wait, no, you need this option enabled. That's what it is. We never test with that option enabled. And then that was 311s, 392. Yeah, I know the quality is awful, and I'll hopefully have that figured out by next time. That's what I'm gonna do right after I'm done reviewing these lines of code, because it's not worth it for me to try and like do this when it's unviewable. But at least it'll be up on YouTube. Okay, and that's keyword interrupts. there's no way we test any of this thing. Doesn't surprise that any of this is untested. Or mercurial. Or the set of tools command. This is deprecated, so that'll go away. That's untested, we know that much. Aggregator, option aggregator. If the config name is somehow different from the destination name, fetch the destination name for our option. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that changed. Be hard to figure out whether that's possible. Well, this is Windows only code. This changed, but we just probably don't test this at all. We already looked at this file. Not look at this file though. These are unrelated. 219, 255. That's unrelated. Yeah, I added this warning because Flygate would crash if you had this plugin installed. It's better to just disable it. Because we basically lifted the functionality and put it into core. Line 11. What the fuck is demand import? I don't want to know. Don't tell me I don't want to know. That didn't change. 79. But more doc test stuff. It's definitely not tested. Totally not just a monkey patch. Super great. More doc test stuff. More doc test stuff. We don't test that error case. So that's that file. And I've already looked over these three files before. Okay, so that's it. There's nothing really changed there. I'm gonna go try and debug why my stream is super broken, and I'm sad to cut it off early this week, but I'm just like on edge about this the drop frames and stuff, and so I'm probably just gonna stop streaming here. But thank you all for stopping by, those of you that did, and the full recording will be up on YouTube, so the I assume I still have a valid recording, but I always put anything up after the fact on youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode. So hopefully that'll be up there. I'm sorry that I'm cutting off early. I can't deal with the super low bandwidth and like frames drop, and like I don't actually know what's going on. So I'm gonna try and figure out what's going on and go from there. But thank you all for stopping by, and have a good one.